C++ programming. Today's topic is differences between C and C++. In this, I took six concepts: introduction, language type, OOPS features, data security, driven type, feature supported. Sure, I created one table, C and C++. The first point here is introduction. In introduction, the C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972. Actually, it started in 1979, but it came into market in 1972. So it was developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 at Bell Laboratories of USA. C++ developed by Strostrup in 1979 at AT&T Bell Laboratories of USA. That is the first point, introduction. C developed by Dennis Ritchie, C++ developed by Strostrup. Second point, language type. C is the procedure-oriented language. The procedure-oriented language makes use of algorithm steps, step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3. Procedure-oriented programming follows algorithm steps. C++ is object-oriented, partial, not purely object-oriented, it is partially object-oriented programming language, right? This, in object-oriented programming, every problem is analyzed in terms of object. Object is the basic runtime entity of OOP. So, in C++, every problem is analyzed in terms of objects. Third point, OOP feature support. C language does not support OOP. C language does not support OOP. Why? Because it is procedure oriented. It makes use of algorithm steps only. C++ supports object oriented concepts such as encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. There are a number of features are available in object oriented programming, right? So C++ supports object oriented concepts. Fourth point, data security. Data security means the data is the critical element. We need to protect it. But in case of C language, it does not support encapsulation. Encapsulation means combining data and functions as a single unit in order to protect the data from unauthorized users. But C does not support encapsulation, so there is no data security in C language. But in case of C++, it supports encapsulation, so it provides that security to the data. Fifth point, driven type. In driven type, the C language is function driven programming language. Function. So we can write the program in terms of function. Function is a self-contained block of program used to perform particular task. Self-contained block of program. Self-contained block of program used to perform particular task. So C language is function driven language. C++, it is object oriented language. Object driven. Every problem is analyzed in terms of objects. Last point, feature support. Already supported. It does not support function overloading or operator overloading. The C language does not support function overloading or operator overloading, OOPS concept and namespaces. But C++ supports function overloading, operator overloading, OOPS concept and namespaces. These are the differences between C and C++. Similarities between C and C++. These are the similarities between C and C++. The first point here is type discipline. Type discipline here is both C and C++ are static languages. Static languages means before going to store the value in C++, the programmer need to specify what type of value the variable going to hold. That is static languages. Both C and C++ are static discipline programming languages. Programming include both C and C++ makes use of #include, stdio or Kunio.h or iostream.h header files. Right? Before going to, that is, if you want to include the files, every programmer need to make use of as include macros, inclusive macros. Right? Every C++ program makes use of inclusive macros. Next, third point, execution flow. In C++, every program execution starts from main. In every C++ programming, execution starts from main function only. Next, procedure programming language. C and C++, both C and C++ are procedure programming languages. Compile code. In C++, every program need to be compiled. When we compile the program, immediately you get executable code, that is exe file. You get exe file, executable code. In both cases, you get .exe file. So both programs will be compiled. Comments. C and C++ both support single line comment and multiple lines comment. In single line, the single line comment is represented by two forward slashes. This indicates single line comment. Multiple lines comment, forward slash, asterisk, asterisk, forward slash. This is multiple line comments. Both C and C++ support two types of comment lines: single line comment line and multiple lines comment line. Next point, statement terminator. Generally, every C program or C++ program terminate with semicolon. Terminate with semicolon. Every C and C++ program terminate with semicolon. Next point, multi-dimensional array. Both C and C++ programming languages support multi-dimensional array. What is meant by multi-dimensional array? Multi-dimensional array is an array which consists of multiple dimensions. More than two subscripts. One dimensional, two dimensional, next multi-dimensional. So if any array contains multiple dimensions, that type of array is called as multi-dimensional array. Next point, dynamic sized array. C and C++ both will not support dynamic sized array. C does not support a dynamic array. C++ also will not support dynamic array. Platform dependent. C and C++ are platform dependent languages. Why? Because when you compile C and C++ program, you get .exe file. The .exe file consists of binary code. The .exe file consists of binary code. The machine can directly understand binary code, but generation of binary code, the generation of binary code is machine dependent. Machine dependent. That is, the binary code is different from one platform to another platform. For example, in Windows XP, the generation of binary code is different. In Unix, the generation of binary code is different. That is, generation of binary code is different from platform to platform. So, C and C++ are platform dependent languages. Next, functional programming. Both supports functional programming. That is, in C, we can write the program in terms of function. In C++ also, we can write the program in terms of functions.